As anything goes, hopefully you guys having a great and exceptional day. Today's word of the day is wiretap. Stands for a concealed listening or recording device connected to a communication circuit to monitor a telephone line by means of a wiretap. The reason why I chose this today because we live in a generation now from the 80s babies to the 90s babies to the new babies that are out and about, where they think that there'll never be any sort of repercussions of the stuff that they put out there on social media into the world. And hey, as I get older, one thing I know that even when I was in my 20s, I was like, hey, maybe I shouldn't put this out there. Maybe I shouldn't put that out there. Because one, it takes away the imagination of if you want to build, have a successful relationship with anybody or build business relationships with anybody or even become an employee of an employer. A lot of times people have lost their jobs because they acted a fool in public, whether they were doing it intentionally where they recorded themselves and put it out there or somebody recorded them. Case in point, there was a young lady who was harassing a young man down in Georgia, and he posted it on his TikTok, and her employer found out and they fired her over it because she was harassing this individual who was just trying to enjoy a day of fishing with his significant other. And then a lot of times you have people that get fired because they put out racist nonsense or they even put out nonsense about their employer. I never understood today's world where people will say negative stuff about their job on the internet. Why? When your employer can get access to it somehow, some way, and it just, and even if you want to be self-employed, even in that aspect, a lot of people won't work with you or won't buy your products or purchase your services if you behave in a specific manner in a specific way. So, but hey, what do I know? Maybe like I said, I come from the generation of, we try to have some class of dignity and whatnot. It's cool to have fun. Hey, I had the most fun of my life in 2023. So, it's been a bucket list kind of year. So if you're on my YouTube, but if you're really on my TikTok, if you're on my Facebook, and if you're on my Instagram, LarrysAnythingGoes LLC, like, subscribe, share, comment. You've seen I've been to many places all over, and I've had a blast. But I'm not posting any crazy nonsense, and it's not like I engage in it. But even if I was, I wouldn't put it out there on the internet because that's just unless you're, like I said, self-employed or you're a sex worker. Why are you doing it? But a lot of people just love to put everything, and I mean everything, out there and leave nothing to the imagination. Some things need to be. It makes life boring when nothing's left to the imagination. It's like a great example. I've been to Houston, Texas 1,000 times. Love Houston, but I'm not going to be going back there that much anymore because I've been there and done that 1,000 times over the last 10 years. And it's time for me to start exploring other parts of the United States of America and really start exploring other parts of the world, because it's a big world out here and I'm ready to take a bite out of it. Anyways, today's quote of the day is by Wiz Khalifa, who I had the pleasure of seeing in concert a couple of weeks ago. He says, "Your life is a puzzle. Don't waste time trying to place people where they don't fit." And to be honest with you, when you have goals and aspirations, most people that you encounter do not fit into your puzzle. They're not a piece of your puzzle. And you're not a piece of their puzzle. And you can't try to force them to fit. Because when you do, it just makes, it brings more disappointment. And it makes you, in a sense, more jaded to how you deal with people in the future. So just do your best that's why I went to InvestFest. I wanted to be around the tribe of people who think like me and who are far further advanced than I am. Something to think about. So on that note, do the great three things: like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day. We're going to go live tonight on Facebook and YouTube. Going to get into more details of InvestFest 2023. Nothing but positive energy. And I know I won't get that many views because I'm bringing positive energy, but there's no point in me being negative on social media. I'm good. So like I always say, make money moves or you're going to live bro like a fool. Take care. And I'll be talking about more changes that are happening. There's Anything Goes, additional services I will be providing outside of selling products and making content. So it's time to step my game up as well. Take care.